Hey everyone, Kelly here, and I'm going to share a story with you today of an experience that happened with me, or to me, for me, while I was giving Reiki at one of the expos that I attended. Now, I want to share this story because as a Reiki practitioner, when you're giving Reiki, when Reiki's moving through you, to into a client or into a loved one or into a situation or whatever the case may be, sometimes energies can attach to us along the way. All right. And I just want to share this story with you. I'm going to be sharing lots of stories with you. Now, this particular story is about an event that took place at Ballina RSL down in New South Wales in Australia. But before I get into the story, just mentioning how energy attaches to us every day, whether you're a Reiki practitioner or not, whether you're doing healing or not. It's a human, condition, I suppose. I mean, we're all human beings, we're all energy fields walking around. And when we're working with another person, talking with another person, walking past other people, our energy fields intermingle. So it's very easy to pick up energy as we're going about our day. For example, if you watch the news on the TV, I haven't watched the news for many, many years because it's all energetic. Everything is a frequency. And we're often picking up, oh no, isn't that terrible? All these heavy energies that the TV programs broadcast out to people who watch them. Surrounding yourself, if you're surrounded by, I don't want to say the word toxic, but I will. Okay. If you're surrounded by toxic environments, toxic situations, toxic people, these too are energies that can attach to us as we're going about our day, which is why it's important to clear your energy at the end of every day. And I've got videos all about this. I'll show you how to do all of that as well. But so just knowing that we're picking up energies wherever we go, regardless of if we are Reiki practitioners or not. It's part of being human, okay? So keeping that in mind. But this one here, this story that I'm going to share with you was during a Reiki session that I was giving to a client. Okay, so let me set the scene. Ballina RSL Club, New South Wales. I can't remember what year it was. And we were set up in we had how you've got these expos, you've got your healing practitioners, you've got the psychics, you've got the crystals in the middle of the tables of the floor, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we're all set up. Our kids, we used to homeschool back then. So the kids were running the crystal side of things. I used to sell crystals as part of our setup that we had. And I was doing Reiki. Now, I noticed that one lady kept walking past, looking at me while I was working on clients, and I thought, yeah, she might rock up later on in the day. And sure enough, after lunch, she turned up and she goes, "Can I have a go?" Looking at the table, I said, "Yeah, sure, hop on the table." And I explained Reiki to her and how it works, etc. Got permission from her to tune into her energy field for Reiki. So I did it all as we do it, as I teach my students. Put my hands on her head, knelt down to connect with her energy. And as soon as I hooked up, something jumped off her onto me and it literally knocked me back. I went back. And the practitioners up the side there, they're looking at me, they're going, "Are you okay?" And I was standing there like, "Yep, I'm all right." Because, as a practitioner, we set ourselves up properly, energetically, before we work on other people. And for me, you guys know this, I call Archangel Michael one of the bigger players of my team, and he's always got my back. So I'm energetically protected throughout this giving of Reiki, channeling of Reiki, okay? So well aware of this attachment. that is now hooked into my upper back. It was heavy, and I didn't freak out. I'd been doing this for a little while, so I'm standing back here thinking, right, I've got something on me. I can hear my team saying, "You're all right, we've got you." So I thought, good. Go back over, hands on the person again, and picking up information from her body. Very aware of this thing. It felt horrible hooking into my back, but you're being assured you're okay, we've got you. So keep on doing the work. Worked down this lady's body, got to the end of it, and sat her up, gave her any messages that came through. But I had to tell her that she had a heavy energy that has now been removed, because a lot of people, they feel that, if they've got something heavy. I didn't say it's on my back, thank you very much. Okay, don't do that. So telling this woman, she had a heavy energy about her. You need to know that it's been removed now. And she said, yes. She goes, yes, I can feel it. I feel a whole lot lighter. And I'm thinking, yay, that's good. And then she goes, I saw a psychic before you, and they said, oh, you need to see a healer. And I'm thinking, well, you could have told me. So I could have been prepared for this. But I didn't. I thought, fine, because I know my team's got me. Anyway, I gave her messages, whatever I picked up along the way. Big hug. She made payment. Off she went, smiling away. Went around the corner waving. I'm like, yeah. She disappeared around the corner. And then I went, oh, shit, this thing is still on me. And I'm standing there because during Reiki, whenever we pick up something, we can say to our team, if this doesn't belong to me, remove it from me now, remove it from me now, remove it from me now. And it goes. I did all that. This thing wasn't going anywhere. It had latched in. I could feel it hooked in. So I'm looking around for the owner of this event, Katrina Shailer. Katrina Shailer, psychic, long blondish hair, Indian dress, bare feet, and a drum. And I saw her down the hallway. I'm slouched over and I put my hand up like that. And she must have had her psychic eyes on. She looked me up and down. She came running and she says, oh, let's go into the foyer. I said, righto. Ballina RSL Club. Here we are in the foyer. People were walking past with their walkers, going to get a meal. And I'm like, oh my God, standing there with this thing on my back. Anyway, Katrina gets her drum. She does one drum at my feet. Boom. That was a good drum. She goes up to the back of my knees. Boom. Good drum. Lower back. Boom. Middle back. Boom. Upper back. Wow, 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 boom, 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 boom. As soon as the drum got to that vibration, it detached and it left. And I started thinking, oh my God, thank God for that. And it went to wherever it goes back to, okay? But knowing that when you've got your team, when you've set yourself up properly, energetically, to channel Reiki through, working on other people, we're always interacting. Our energy's always interacting, no matter what we're doing, whether we're doing Reiki or walking down the street, going to the shopping center, whatever. Know that you're set up properly and you're protected. So what do you do if you get an attachment and you don't have a Katrina with a drum? Okay. I'm going to put a link here with different things that you can go through, different processes that you can use to remove energy from you. And I'll make new videos about these too as we go along. I really want to get into sharing as much as I can with you about Reiki. Katrina Shailer still holds her events, so check her out. I'll put her name in the description so you can have a search for her if you want to get into some of Katrina's beautiful events that she holds. Plus, she's probably still got her drum, so you'll be right. Yeah. And of course, if you want to learn Reiki or refresh your Reiki skills, I'm here. All right. I've got a link in there as well so you can learn even more about working with this beautiful energy of Reiki. It is fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. As a practitioner, some of the experiences that I've been through, and Oh, so humbling, really. This is energy that we're working with, this energy that we are. But being able to tap in and hook up and connect with so much more. You know, every experience is divinely guided. It's absolute blessing. And it's a privilege and an honor to be able to share some of my experiences with you. And I've got many, many, many more coming. Okay. So come along, check out my website, kellyflack.com. There's a bunch of blogs in there as well. There's training programs. There's a calendar of events coming up. And get curious, learn more for yourself or add more to your own Reiki practice. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you've had an experience of some sort with an attachment whilst giving Reiki to a client or to a situation, let us know in the comments below. I find it fascinating. And on Wednesday, I've got another video coming up live, and that one's about sending Reiki over distance. So distance healing sessions. If you want to jump in on that one and do a bit of distance healing with me, and we'll set it all up properly and we get energy flow to get out of the way, get out of your own way. Always, always. All right. Let me know if you enjoyed that. Give us a thumbs up. Follow me for more. Take care of you and enjoy the energy that you absolutely are.